Hello guys, and welcome back to another exciting video on my channel, Software for Noobs. And again, welcome back to the Adobe Guru series. Today we're going to be learning about text manipulation. Now when you think about text manipulation, you probably just wonder, okay, I'm going to type a letter, it's going to be this color, what have you. We actually went over this in the first few videos in the first season, but now I'm going to go more into detail about what each of these little things mean and the actual terms that you give them. So the first thing we're going to go over is tracking. So what exactly is tracking? Well, tracking is how you adjust overall spacing across a word, letter, line, paragraph. And it just makes sure that your text looks spacious and refined, and say you want to make an actual point to make it where it's more compact and urgent. So for tracking, let's use this for an example. Let's make it a little bit more actually we're going to keep the stroke the same, but for tracking it's going to be this right here where you see the VA. This is the adjustment. So let's say we wanted to make it more spacious, that would be tracking positively. But if we want to do it negatively, if we want to make it look more compact, make it stand out more, maybe change the color a little bit, make it yellow with a stroke of, let's say, red, or we could use maybe a black. Boom, we have this, and it's more it looks a little bit more urgent. It looks a little bit more that you need to have a more refined lettering. So that would be tracking. The next term that I'm going to go over with is kerning. So kerning is what you look and think about when you see a newspaper. It is a professional looking headline. Kerning basically just makes the spacings for a letter either more higher or lower. So the thing for the kerning, it's gonna be this button right here. So say we wanted to make it a little bit more wider, and for this we're going to use maybe a different color to distinguish. Let's use pink. So as you could tell, it's way different than the actual one. Let's turn this back to 0. As you could tell, it's a little bit more bigger. You can make it actually more smaller if you want, but kerning right here would just create that type of effect that makes it look more professional, like a headline, and it's better suited for smaller text. So you could use this for months, you could use this for headlines on newspapers and a flyer, what have you. And the last one that we're going to go over is leading. So what exactly is leading? Again, we're going to change the color here just to make it distinguishable. Leading is what the spacings between the lines are measured from the baseline to the baseline. So from where the letters sit. And this is mostly done because we want to make maybe a different type of letter be bigger or smaller than the one that we have here. So the leading part where you would be able to manipulate it is going to be this one right here. So leading right here would make it, maybe if you want to create a spacing right here, because the spacing wasn't really nice, or even here you could just do spacings differently to accommodate what you need and what you want from what you have from the other text. This creates a more cleaner spacing between text and is very good when you have a subtext. So for example, let's say this put leading is good, but we're gonna make it more smaller. Let's make it a 30 point. If we wanted to make this more better leading, we're gonna do this, the leading here. We want maybe a little bit under it, and then we'll right here we'll put it a little bit closer to the middle. And this is how you would use leading in text. So that is it for today's video. So again, today we learned tracking, kerning, and leading. And this will definitely help you manipulate text in ways that you didn't think would be possible, and open up your professionalism, making each of your fonts and images looking much more cleaner. Thank you for watching today's video. In the next video, we're going to be talking about more in depth to create an Adobe Guru presentation, which would be later on. But again, thank you for watching today's videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next one.